Welcome to the Gatekeepers Podcast with Billy Grove, where the fence world gets real, raw, and unfiltered. Billy's not just an industry leader, he's a hands-on pro who knows what it takes to build quality fences and strong teams. So grab a cold one, settle in, and get ready for straight talk about the trade. Today's show is brought to you by Mr. Fence Academy, National Metal Industries, J.C. Gurry Signs and Decals, and Orlando Hinge Company. If you're looking to hit the next level in your fence company, check out Mr. Fence Academy. Real fencers, real job sites, real training equals real results. And now, live from the Mr. Fence Academy studios, here's your host, Billy Grove.
What is going on, Fence Fam? How's everybody doing on this fabulous Tuesday evening? Got a great show lined up for you guys. I got two surprise guests on tonight. Not just one. I got Mike Moore of Moore Fence and Deck out of Tallahassee. My boy Mike Moore, I got him on. And I also have Sean Bahinsky of CMM, where Fence Games was held. He'll be hopping on. He's not on quite yet, but he'll be hopping on with us here shortly. With that said, if you did not read the episode description, we are going to be doing a breakdown of the first Fence Games of 2026, doing a recap of day one, day two, the good, the bad, the ugly, the great, the awesome, the not so great. We're going to be doing all of that. First and foremost, though, we do have to give a real quick shout out to our sponsors who make this show happen every single week. I already said first and foremost, so I'm just going to say it again. First and foremost, we got Mr. Fence Academy. If you are looking to up the level of your fence business, not just the installation side, but the business side as well, go check out Mr. Fence Academy at www.mrfenceacademy.com. Next up, we got National Metal Industries. If you're looking for privacy slots for chain link, some pretty cool chain link tools, vinyl, ornamental aluminum. They just dropped also a new handrail kit, 3 foot tall, comes in 6 foot wide and 8 foot wide sections. Go check them out over at www.nmifence.com. Next up, we got J.C. Gurry. If you guys are still looking for a place to get fence signs, look no further, www.jcgurry.com. All these fence signs come with Mylar laminations. That way they're looking good 10 years down the road. And then last but not least, we have Orlando Hinge Company, a.k.a. the Swan Hinge. If you're tired of struggling with uphill swing double drive gates where it's got to go there and one leaf swings uphill, tired of making those nasty cuts or leaving ugly gaps at the bottom, do yourself a favor. Go check out the Swan Hinge at www.swanhinge.com. I love them. They're awesome. It's a great product. I can't say more about it. Hold on. Let me answer a text message from Sean Bahinsky real fast. But yeah, man, with that said, I got through the sponsors, and it's going to be a great show with Mike Moore and Mr. Sean Bahinsky on live right now, buddy. Join whenever. Sweet. All right. One of the pluses of having an Apple computer is I can answer my text messages right on my computer. I freaking love it. So getting back in my train of thought, we got Mike Moore on the show. I'm going to go ahead and bring him on stage, and we're just going to get right to it. And whenever Sean jumps in, I will throw him up on the screen as well. What's going on, brother?
How's it going, Billy?
Good, man. You?
Well, I'm good, man.
Good.
Long day at work.
Yeah. I had a fairly easy day today, but getting back in the swing of things. My feet hurt from walking up and down all them hills all weekend, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. My back was killing me for the past 3 days. Today was the first day I felt normal.
Yeah, man. I know you were talking about going to a massage therapist after you got back. Did you get that done yet?
No,
No,
unfortunately not.
Oh yeah,
Maybe tomorrow.
There we go. Maybe tomorrow. All right. Well, so man, let's just dive right into it. So we're going to kind of run through a couple things that I've talked with Sean King about, some of the good, the bad, the ugly, what we plan on changing next year. So we'll get into that in to one of our other segments. But first and foremost, let's get into before day one, getting there, setting up. What did it look like?
Man, it was insane, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I can't believe CMM let us do that to that place, man. It was detrimental, to say the least. Getting there was tough. Sean King probably got there in 20 seconds because he goes 5,000 miles an hour all the time. But I just got done watching his little Fence Games update, so he was a little underprepared, to say the least.
I think we all very vastly underestimated how quickly everybody would be done. And not just that, but the transportation of the materials back and forth as well. I think we vastly underestimated that.
Yeah, I think that was about 80% of a lot of people's entire time there was moving material.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna get into day one. Gates open. You and I had already been there since 7 a.m. You had been there. No, that was day one. You were a little bit later than me. So we walk in, man, and you could just feel the energy there. No fence was being built yet, but everybody was excited.
Yeah, it was insane. At what was it, 7:30? There was like 180 something people or something already.
Yes, 7:30 in the morning.
Before I got there, I think there was like 130 people.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful day on day one.
Day one was nice,
super nice. Once we got everything rolling and we started getting the skid steers going and getting the materials dropped off, I actually think that was beneficial on the very first event because it kind of gave people some time to actually go to the vendors and kind of look around and see what they had to offer, see who was there, if they were already all set up. I know there was a lot of talk about the placement of the actual competition that it took away from the vendors. So I do feel like the delay on the first day was kind of beneficial to them.
Yeah, 100%. That was actually, I'm sure it was inconvenient to Sean, but it was probably for the best.
Yeah.
What was it supposed to get started at 8 or 9 for the first?
It was supposed to get started at 8 and we were 2.5 hours late. So it the first post didn't get started being drove until 10:30.
Yeah. And the second day kind of washed a lot of that out. So thankful that it was delayed the first day morning because I think everybody was so wrapped up with the actual installation in the competition that if you didn't have to walk right by the vendors, I think they would have been left out a little bit.
Yeah. So one of the thoughts for next year is putting like couches and like TVs in the vendor spots and making where the vendors booths are going to be the best place to watch the actual competition. So
VIP area.
Yeah. So that'll be good. It's going to be simulcasted. So it's going to be live locally and on Facebook and all that stuff. So each vendor is going to have like a TV setup. So that way, VIP for whatever vendor booth you're going to, you can sit on a couch and watch the Fence Games right there. So that's a plan for next year.
I might not compete if that's the case.
Get you a little VIP pass and pop up in a tent and
easy manufacturing booth, stealing hooks all day.
Yeah, there we go, man. You know what I did? I forgot them freaking hooks that you gave me.
Where they at?
Sean's truck.
Oh, well, I got a bunch more.
All right, cool. But so let's kind of roll back on track. So day one, we had that little delay, but I think it was for the best.
Oh yeah.
because people got to, rub shoulders with their vendors if they were there, meet new people. Post started being drove at right around 10:30, and man, was it a spectacle. It was very loud. I really underestimated how loud it was going to be with all those drivers going. But it was cool to see all the different techniques. Again, there was fence companies from all over the country there, especially the first day. The second day with the crazy windstorm, it really kind of hindered people getting there. But there was a lot of people there showed up, and man, I just love all the different techniques that people were putting out on display.
Man, as soon as he said go, I don't think I could hear anything until we left to go to the baseball game. I mean, it was 100% on the gas. Everybody was hitting posts.
Yep.
It was nuts.
Yeah, man, it was cool. There was a lot of different styles going on of layout and post driving as well. There were a bunch of different techniques for running donuts. I saw people sighting them in by eye. I saw a couple teams using string lines. So it was cool to see all the different techniques that everybody fights about online, and they were pretty much neck and neck at the end of the day. I mean, for them,
it was crazy how fast
everybody
was and how close everybody was to being done at the same time on the vinyl and the aluminum.
Yeah, man, and they all were using different techniques that everybody fights about as the fastest and the best, and it just goes to show you that if you know your technique, lots of them work. So
yeah, unfortunately, complete though, I think it was they had never driven a vinyl fence before.
Yes,
and they got the absolute most insane difficulty of vinyl fence that you could do. And I think I asked Sean, I said, nobody's doing any lattice top or spindle top? And Sean goes, no. And I look over, and there they go. And I was like, oh, they're in for a treat. They're in for a treat. And they were driving, I think it was 1 and 5 or 1 and 7. I can't tell.
1 and 5, and they were using the
1 and 5.
Yeah, they were using.
They had, and I'm not familiar with the donuts they were using, but they had 3 because I guess with that 3-rail spindle top, I guess it's beneficial to have 3. But their posts actually went all the way up too, so I don't know. We have to get that tested. I'd like to see the results on that style. I
was so after, I think you were sitting there with me when we were talking to the guy, and he was like, "Yeah, man, that was my resi crew. They've never driven vinyl, and so like they didn't even know what they were getting into. That was all completely new for them." And
that would have been me if I was competing in vinyl too, because all that I drive vinyl. I've never done it. I've been a part of it a couple times, but as far as hands-on by myself, that would have been me, and I would have got absolutely smoked on a standard 2-rail 6-foot vinyl.
Yeah. I mean, time-wise, they got smoked, but after it was all said and done, it looked very nice.
Oh yeah, it looked great. It looked great. I will say that Carter's fence, which I've never seen that style of fence before, that one actually looked real good too. And he got it done pretty quick, but he's never installed that either. And I can't remember the manufacturer on that one, but
that was Country Estates.
That was like a premier Country Estates line though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like the top tier of everything: rails, pickets, U channels,
color,
all of it, color. Carter had never used, I guess, either that brand or that tier. One or the other, I can't really remember, and so he wasn't used to the tightness of the U channels and just how stiff they were. So that was giving him trouble as I was watching him.
Yeah, we were both watching him, kind of giggling to ourselves, saying, "We can't tell if he's sunburnt or frustrated."
He was definitely not sunburnt right there, because once he calmed down, he got back to normal. I was messing with him too. I was like, "Boy, you was about as red as a fire truck earlier."
He did say I wasn't that mad. I was just sunburnt. So we'll leave it up to Carter to tell the world if he was really upset or not.
Right. So so we're moving through vinyl, and I was amazed at how fast all of the posts went into the ground. I think besides Complete Fence, who had never done that style. Everybody was done driving within the 12-minute mark, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was. And there was points where some people had 60% of their posts done, and some only had 3 or 4. But in the end, I mean, what were they all, aside from completes, 3-rail spindle top? I think everybody was within like 12 minutes, 13, 14, 15 minutes of completion time.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was a big difference in the beginning. You didn't really, you had a good idea of who was in the lead. Excuse me. And then towards the middle and the end, I mean, it was neck and neck.
Yeah, man, it really was. Like, once it all started like coming together, it just blew my mind that like you could see the different people's strengths on like, this guy's super fast at driving post, but he's not super fast at building, or vice versa. Mm-hmm. So like you could see all of that happening in like real time. I was really intrigued with a lot of the team's choices to install the top rail first on the vinyl.
Yeah, we talked about that, and I can't remember who that was, but I definitely think that hurt them a good bit. Was that JBR?
So JBR did that. Boundary did that. I swear there was one other team who did that as well. It might have been Fence Masters. But I was really blown away to see the amount of people that do that. And I guess the brand that we run just does not allow us to just lightly pop and take those tabs out, because you actually have to use the Mr. Fence tools like remover to get them out.
Yeah, they were locking both ends in.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people lock one end in and run a couple pickets and kind of let it float off of some, and some of them run it off the top of the post, which I don't like to do either. I build with the bottom rail and then the pickets, and then I slap top rail on after. But they were actually locking in bottom rail and top rail, and then I think I saw them coming back doing 95% of the pickets, taking it out, sliding it back in, and whoever it was that was like neck and neck with the top two, I think that might have been the reason they were. I think it was JBR,
because I think they got hung up on the last couple sections and couldn't get the top rail back out.
Speaking of JBR, man, they were probably the most, well, I'll say this, in vinyl, they were the most impressive crew to me, based on their lack of experience and not being super well accustomed to building vinyl like most of us in this industry are. We've been doing it for 5, 10, 15 years, and I think cumulatively they were maybe 2 years with 3 people.
Yeah,
but they were flying, dude. They were doing real well, which speaks to the training and the style of installation with driving posts.
Yep.
And the adapters and the donuts and all that stuff and the tools that are out there. I mean, they were flying for how.
And also, really, I don't want to dive too deep into this because this is going to be the last main segment. They were not just their lack of experience was impressive, but the way that they gelled together and how proud they were as employees of the company who was competing. Right, that was extremely like impressive.
Yeah, they all seem like brothers. I think one was the son, but he wasn't even the foreman.
Yep.
And I mean, they were having fun out there. They were ready to compete. They were ready to win, and they did an outstanding job.
Absolutely did. All right, Sean Bahinsky. Sean Bahinsky just jumped in, so I'm going to throw him up on the screen too as well. Okay.
Man, I've been waiting to tell him thank you.
What is going
What's
on,
up, guys?
Mr. Sean? How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good, man. Good, man. Back to regular normal life. How about you?
Same. I feel like yesterday was recovery day still.
Yeah.
But you out there planting seed in the yard? Brand new sod?
We're getting there. I think Easy G had their stuff picked up today, and that was the last of everything. So I feel like everyone moved out now.
Nice.
So we're like officially back to normal.
Nice.
Well, I tried to help them out and take their fence off, but somebody wouldn't let me. So sorry.
Right? Matt wouldn't let you do it.
No, Matt was cool with it. It was somebody else.
Oh man, that's funny. So, Sean, we were just in the middle of recapping day one. We're at I think we're in the middle of the vinyl section of day one. What did you have the open house going on at day one?
Yeah. Yep. So that was day one, right after the vinyl.
Okay.
So the vinyl was an awesome competition, man. I know you guys were talking about JBR. I met Jason and his team last year. They're impressive. And my dude Braden, I love that dude. He's got the same name as my kid. So they're at the baseball game like, "What's up, Braden? Hey, what's up, Braden?"
Yeah, man, I love it. And actually, that's where I met Jason too. Was at your place last year.
Last year, yeah. So we had our open house at 3, and then what happened after that was chain link.
Yeah,
chain link.
Yeah. So we did lunch, and then the people who were not competing in the chain link all went inside. I did not get a chance to go inside this year. I was moving material around. So how was the turnout inside this year?
Open house was good, man.
Good.
I feel like most people got a tour last year, and the ones that didn't were able to get one this year. So I mean, overall, it went really good.
Awesome, man.
I was fortunate enough to do kind of a quick tour. What was that, Thursday afternoon? So at least I got to walk through and I got some guidance, and y'all done an awesome setup, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Y'all run a really, really cool operation up there. I must say, it's very awesome what you guys do.
Appreciate that.
Anytime. So after like the CMM open house, it was actually quite perfect because we were pretty much ready for the chain link competition after that got over with, and that kicked off. I was not planning on competing. I even told Sean, I told Mike, I told everybody before. And like 20 minutes before, Sean was like, "I think I'm going to compete in chain link." I was like, "Oh yeah, you going to do it solo?" He's like, "I don't know. You want to do it with me?" And I was like, "Not really." And he's like, "Man, you going to make me do it alone?" Nope. Yeah.
Got him.
He got me. So I had to switch gears real fast, go get my tape measure out of the truck and all that stuff. And man, we kicked off. Let's see. It was Sean and I, Mike. There was 2 teams from Complete Fence, 2 teams from JLH, and Aloha Fence did the chain link. All of it was different styles, which I've heard was also a complaint. So next year it will be a solid 6+1 around the board. So that is a good thing. So it will be a fairly judged competition. That also goes with all of the rest of the styles, as far as different tiers or different styles of the material. Like it's going to be 6 foot, 8 foot long, like sections of white privacy, vinyl, so on and so forth, with aluminum and wood. So that way it's a more fairly based judged competition.
Yeah, I thought we were going to do that from the start. I thought that was what's discussed. And then I think Sean had a wild hair and switched it up right at the end and tried to let the vendors kind of showcase some different stuff. And I'm glad that everybody ran with it without too much complaints. Yeah. There was some nice stuff there, to be honest with you. But I know if I was competing and got some, aluminum and vinyl that I've never installed before, I wouldn't be super ecstatic about that. But that 8 foot aluminum and those 2 different styles of vinyl, I mean, that was really neat to see go in, and it went in pretty fast. With all things given.
Yeah, man, so,
I was cool. Definitely think we need to change it.
I was again super impressed with JBR's guys. Never installed commercial aluminum, and they did it like they do it every single day. It's not like there's too much difference to it, but it was still pretty impressive. that they had never even touched that stuff, and they just slapped it right up and put it right together.
Hey, shout out to Titan. They were using battery-powered Titans to drive 2.5-inch I-beams.
Yeah, man. I was super impressed that only a couple guys were using either gas drivers or the bull for the I-beam. Most all the guys who were doing the aluminum were using the battery-powered Titans.
Yeah.
And I got to use it today, man. I drove some 2 3/8 with it today. I was fairly impressed.
Yeah, their soil up there, I was not expecting it to be like that. It's pretty good for a battery-powered driver. I mean, I'd say it's like our soil in Florida, but a little bit more compact. But I mean, it did its job.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. So we get to running in the chain link competition, and Mike over here is the only guy solo, which was extremely impressive, you guys. Extremely impressive. You did 6+1, right?
Commercial, yeah.
Commercial, and you had 9-gauge fabric, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
the bad thing is my posts were too short for how soft that ground was, man. So I almost hurt myself because I drove them to depth, adequate depth, which didn't leave me any room for barbed wire.
Yep.
But I was scared that stretching the fabric was gonna pull my post together. So I drove them full depth, and the complete guys, being such nice guys that they are, welded me up some sleeves, and they dropped them in front of me right at the end as I got done. And I said, thank you. And then I did barbed wire. So that was nice of them. But yeah, man, solo on 6+1 commercial it's not what I typically do. I wouldn't do it all the time, but I committed. So.
Yeah, definitely did a good job. Man. Definitely did a good job. I was impressed with Jordan Hunt's idea, since they did a full radius as well, to drive all the posts leaning on the outside of the circle, so that way whenever they pulled it all tight, it just went back straight.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
I didn't get to see that because they were on the very end for me, so we were opposite, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get to see. That's unfortunate that I competed because I didn't get to see all the other teams building chain link, and that's my specialty, and that's what I like to do. So maybe next year I won't compete, and I get to pass off my belt on somebody.
There we go. So after the chain link was done, man, it was pretty much time to clean up, and man, we went to a baseball game that CMM was awesome enough to get us box tickets to, and that was a great time, man. Fireworks, food, and Ken Throckmorton throwing out the first pitch. That was cool.
Oh, we missed the first pitch.
Huh? Oh yeah, you did. He one hopped it. He cricket styled it into the home plate. He said we can't share the video, but I think someone has it.
Did he get it in the glove though?
Huh?
Did he get it in the glove?
He got it in the glove, but it one hopped it. So yeah.
That's
right.
So I'm gonna be honest. I missed it, but I saw a picture, and I zoomed in, and I was like, "That's Ken Throckmorton." All right, got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was a great time, and shout out to the girl in the box office that gave Mr. Mike Moore, who didn't listen to, if you want your tickets, get them now.
Yeah, my bad to both of you guys. We I think I probably got a little snippy at the end there at that, but we had 200 seats, and I was going around hey, does anyone need tickets? I got my last call for tickets, and then I went to the stadium, and then I'm getting text messages, and they're like, hey dude, I didn't get my ticket from you. I'm like, oh gosh.
That was me.
But it's okay. No, it's all good, man. We filled all 200 seats. I mean, that thing was so much fun. Free food, free drinks. I mean, we had a blast.
Yeah, man.
Fireworks show was awesome.
Luckily, they let me in for free.
Yeah.
Didn't even charge
That's awesome.
Yeah. The girl at the box office was like, I can take care of you. And she just handed me the ticket, and I was like, how much does he owe you? She's like, oh, nothing, it's free. I was like, oh, yeah. Mike. I was like,
Billy negotiated that free ticket for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that was a great time. And then boom, that was about it of like day one. I was worn out. I think everybody was worn out, and so day two started with a little bit of a hiccup. We had some really really rough weather overnight. I heard some people were stuck in their Airbnbs because trees went down and couldn't get to the games on time. So that was kind of unfortunate. We had a little bit less of a show on day two, but it was still a good day, man. It was cold, but it warmed up around midday.
Oh, it was freezing, man. We had what 40 mile an hour winds and then 40-degree temps after a 77 and sunny day,
And
Yeah.
it was wet.
Yeah,
Wet.
it's wet.
Yeah.
Wet, cold.
Yeah, man, it was cold. I got that like picture from Jordan of me all bundled up walking in the middle of the line. I was
yeah.
like, you gonna have to send
Vince
that to me,
Ninja.
bud.
Vince Ninja.
Yeah, man. I just remember last year, because last year it was cold. It was not 77 degrees like it was on the first day. Last year I came unprepared and just brought a hoodie. And so this year I was like, I'm coming prepared. I'm bringing my face mask. I'm bringing a big jacket, all of it, just in case. And I'm glad I did, man, because it was super cold.
Billy was out there in a winter coat. He was ready to roll.
I was, man. I was in a winter coat. I had a full face mask on too. I was like, dude, I'm freezing, man. This
I
little
was jealous too. I was freezing.
Yeah.
You kept saying that you wish you would have brought your face mask too.
Dude, at one point I was in 2 shirts and two hoodies. I don't even think I could fit in the last hoodie, but I put it on. I
Well,
was still cold.
Carter was grateful enough to let me like borrow an extra pair of his boots that he just magically happened to have in the back of his truck, because I forgot my boots. So all I had was like running shoes. And day two, I was like, I can't do this, man. This is squish. So I asked around, and Carter was like, yeah, they're a size 10 and a half. And I'm like, all right, cool. That's fine. I'll put some paper towels in there because I have a little small foot. But man, I was super grateful for that. Yeah, dude, I did. Because I put them on at first and they were like wobbling around on my foot as I walked. And I was like, I don't like that. So I went and grabbed some paper towels, put them in the tote.
I could have given you an extra pair of socks, bro.
Oh, man, it's all good, dude. We made it work. We made it work. But yeah, man, chain link got over. Boom, we're in day two. Day two kicked off with aluminum. And I think that blew everybody's minds on how fast it went.
Oh my gosh. So, our machines can do aluminum, but like I don't see you guys use it,
Mm-hmm.
And I literally like went to the bathroom and came out and the fence was done. I was like, I'm like, what just happened? They're like, we're done. Yeah. I'm like, how is that possible? I mean, it was like 20 minutes. Bam. Everyone was done.
Yeah, so the King boys, they finished with the fastest time, I think at like 26 minutes, 28 minutes, something like that.
25, 26, something.
I think crazy. It was like a 30-second difference between Owen and Aaron.
Yeah, and then Aaron was one of like number 4 or 5 to finish, but they still won. I think Carter was next on finishing, but man, that was another one of those, just like the vinyl. I thought that some teams were going to be super way behind, and then whenever it all came together, they were all neck and neck.
Yeah,
it was just impressive to like see that. And what was weird for me, I don't know if you noticed this, Mike, is how low Aaron drove all of his posts.
Yeah, it was like, what was it, 20 inches maybe?
Yeah, I was like, hey, do you do that on all of your jobs? He's like, yeah, man, I do it on every single one. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I just was wondering if it was like because you were in a soft spot or something. He's like, nah, man, we do it on all the jobs. And I was like, man, you go a foot past what everybody else does, and you still finished right around the same time as everybody else.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. There was one other team that drove him significantly lower than everybody else, but Aaron was by far the lowest. But I didn't even think about that. The extra time on 17 post or something that he drove, a foot farther, and he had to blend some panels. I think he blended 3 panels, but Yeah, I mean that ground was. I thought it was going to be way more difficult than it was, but I mean it was close to I'd say frozen butter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, because whenever I went to go like stick the tension bars in the dirt next to the terminal post, I didn't even have to push. I just kind of just like dropped it in and just went down into the mud. I was like, oh wow, this is super soft.
Yeah, I had one of those. I was I don't know if anybody saw, but I was trying to tippy toe my line posts, and they were 9 feet with my driver, and I could barely reach it. So I was able to push it in the ground about 1.5 inches or 2 inches with my hands, and then I could actually reach. So I was like, "Oh, thank you for that." But once you got down like what, 1.5 foot, I mean, it was pretty clay-ish, but it was. I mean, y'all's ground was saturated.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. And talking to some of the locals around at like the gas stations and stuff, apparently y'all have been like flooded for
Oh man,
a little bit of amount of time.
It's raining. It's raining right now. We've seriously had like 3 straight weeks of rain.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what they were saying. They were like, well, it's been flooded for like the past 2 weeks. I'm like, okay.
Yep. Yeah,
That
it
makes
seriously
sense.
rained like 21 days in a row. I think that Friday of our event was the only day it hasn't rained the last 3 weeks.
And it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
It really was.
It was
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful outside. So the aluminum, man, that went by just like that. Like it was done. It was great. And then we got into the wood, and we had a couple teams not be able to make it because of the weather and getting stuck into their Airbnbs. So we had a lot of teams not be able to make it. So we ended up only having 4 teams go for the wood, which was Evan and Kevin. Let's see, we had Nico's boys out there. We had Aloha, and then we had Big John out there as well. So that was the competition of wood. Let's see, we had 3 King Plus. 2 of those King Plus were regular stockade privacy. One of them was horizontal, which John always builds beautiful, beautiful horizontal wooden fence. And the other was a Postmaster with a top cap on it. Even though Evan was 22 minutes behind everybody on getting started due to some equipment things, man, I was super impressed with how fast they got done. And not just how fast they got done, but to be honest, that fence looked freaking amazing. Like,
I had Kevin and Evan 1A.
yeah,
One was 1B.
yeah. I mean, I personally thought that they had the best out of all the categories in my head. And you know, I'm not a Postmaster guy. I don't even care what kind of post it is at the end of the day because you can't really see them. But I thought the way that it turned out after it was done was beautiful.
Yeah, I think that top cap was the kicker, to be honest with you, on the Postmaster.
Yeah, it was. And just the way that, like, I've seen Evan's videos and stuff on how he drives these Postmasters by himself and all of this stuff, but to actually watch it, man, like in person, that was really cool, man. He's really got his system dialed into a T.
Yeah. And he was gimp, man. He had a bad leg.
Yeah.
Dude, yes, man. Like Friday, I was like, Evan, are you seriously gonna compete? And he's like, yeah, I'm still gonna compete, man. I got it. I was like, you sure about that? But he did.
Props to Evan Gardner, man. Like, wow.
Yeah. Super props for that.
Yep.
So after the wood was done, we played around a little bit. We bent to post. We bent another post. And
that's the party trick now.
Yeah,
it's Big John.
Yeah, man, that's the party trick. But they proved their engineering with the fully built fence. They did not bend whatsoever. Big John could not get it to bend at all. So the engineering proves out. Behind it, you got to give it to them. I mean, they really did. But man, that was it. And then we found out the winners, and I'm gonna go through the winners real quick, but
Billy, let me break in real quick because I forgot to say something. But speaking of super impressive crews, man, Nico's guys, same thing with the JBR guys, man. Their cumulative experience was like 18 months.
Yep.
And they showed out in the wood, man. They did real well.
Yeah.
And also, shout out to Josh Rand, man. I think he the only one that competed in all 4 categories.
All 4.
Yeah. Shout out to Josh Rand.
Yep.
And 60-hour drive. 60-hour drive. Fully loaded truck and trailer.
Dude, did you see that trailer when they left?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 13 and a half foot tall. He was like hauling around a 5th wheel.
Bro, I was like, how many times are they gonna have to stop on the way back and restrap that?
He was going 50 the whole way, I guarantee. We should inquire about that because that was a trek, man, all the way to Salt Lake City, Utah. What is that? Is that straight across 80 though? All the way?
I'm not sure, bro. You know the roads around this country better than I do.
I think so.
Yeah, that's a windy territory too, man. But yeah, shout out to Nico's boys. They did great. Shout out to Josh Rand. Shout out to the JBR crew too. I think those were the 2 most impressive crews there, and to compete in all 4 categories is just massive in my opinion. I only did 1, so can't speak on anything like that.
Especially when he rarely does 2 of the styles that he competed in.
Yeah,
which is like chain link and wood. Like he almost never does those. So that was really cool to see someone who competed, but it's not their strong point. Because a lot of guys only competed in their strong suits.
If you're going to drive 60 hours, you might as well make it worth it. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I feel like he definitely did. And he walked away with a Patriot.
Yes, he did. Walked away with a Patriot.
Made it worth it.
Oh, yeah. But we're going to run through the winners of each category real fast. And then we're going to get on to our final segment. But wood was J&M Fencing, and shout out to Owen King for jumping in and helping them with that one.
Plus 1 there.
Chain link was yours truly, Mike Moore, sitting right here and me for the chain link competition. Oh, also wood was sponsored by Sequoia Fence Products. So you guys out there. Beautiful wood.
Hey, that guy is awesome, man. That was the first time I'd ever met Jeff. He is a really cool dude.
Super cool guy.
A lot.
Super cool guy, man.
Sell that stuff too, because Jesus,
man, it's some nice stuff.
Some super nice stuff. So, guys, if cedar and redwood is your market, I would strongly advise you to go check out what Sequoia Forest Products has to offer, because man, that was some nice lumber. I'll tell you that much.
7.5-inch pickets too. Make sure they go by quicker.
Yes, it does. And they were absolutely beautiful. Good Lord. And then next up we got Stevens Pipe and Steel sponsored the Chain Link competition. Big shout out to them. And man, I've been told this dude's name like 1,000 times. What was his name? Ray. So big shout out to Ray. He was a cool dude. We talked quite a bit during the whole 2 days. So huge shout out to Stevens Pipe and Steel, guys. If you're looking for a manufacturer or a supplier that has a lot of different stuff, go check out SPS for sure. Next up, we have aluminum, which was won by Boundary Fencing, and that's going to be Aaron Greer and Stoney, my man Stoney. That was sponsored by Digger Specialties for that team. Next up, we got vinyl. The winner of that was Owen King and Landon with Superior Fence and Rail, and they were sponsored by Vecca Outdoor Living Products. And man, that is a nice vinyl system if you have never installed it. Super nice stuff. But boom. So those were our winners. I could not find the list of the top 3 winners of each category. So sorry about that, guys. Huge shout out to everybody who competed. Also a bigger shout out to all of those who took first place or second, or first, second, and third place. You guys worked your butts off for that, man. And great job, Mike, for that.
Hey, Billy and Sean actually got first in the chain link. Don't let me not say that.
It's all right,
That's
man.
true.
It's all right. It's all right. So here is the segment that I am most excited to talk about. And, bro, that is the proud installer part, man. If you were out there and you were watching these guys, I know everybody saw it. Lots of these guys who were out there competing were not owner operators. They were employees of these companies, but you could seriously almost not even tell. The pride that they had behind their work, the pride that they had behind the company that they worked with. It was really amazing. And I really want to start pushing for more of that in our industry. Like, you go and you look at a lot of different industries and like someone says, hey man, I'm an electrician. And you're like, oh, hell yeah. And like a lot of those guys have like, they're super prideful about it. Right. I'm seeing, and tell me what you guys think. I'm seeing a lack of pride from the younger generation that is moving in. And I feel like it's not trickling down yet, but those guys this past weekend completely blew me away and changed my stance on that.
100% agree.
I think it's something that honestly, I think that like myself and some of the other podcasters, I think we should really start spotlighting that. I really think that, I mean, I already have like an interview booked like with some installers that I met. But I really think that we should start spotlighting that and getting the pride just rolling with some of these younger installers who have no plans on being owners.
Yeah. I'm a testament to that because there was about 95% of the guys out there that were way more prideful in building fence than I am. So props to them. And I'd say that they're better than me at what they do too. So it's a good point.
Yeah, man. And it really hit home for me. I thought it was super cool. And not just that, but like something that we were just talking about, just the amount of time that these guys have had in the industry. A lot of these guys were, a year or less. Now, I mean, granted, we can't talk about the like union boys. Them boys are lifers. They're a whole different breed. Cool guys, though. Knew exactly what they were doing when it came to like chain link. But obviously, they're prideful. Union workers are always prideful.
Dude, those were the most prideful guys. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, that one older guy, I forget his name. He was probably like 50-ish, but he was like talking smack the whole time.
Yes,
and
he was.
Like, this is your typical Chicago Union guy.
Yeah,
like you are the guy.
Yeah, man, they were cracking me and Mike up during the like chain link competition. I mean, they just did not stop. It was just the whole time.
Yeah, I don't think Billy and Sean, I don't think we said more than 3 sentences between the two lines, but we both were just looking over, laughing the whole time at them. They were getting it, man.
Yeah, man. It was funny. I got, I think one of the most questioned or people asked me, like, right after we got down there, like, man, you guys didn't even talk. Do you guys like build all together or like build together all the time? I was like, no. We might have built 4 fences together in the 5 years I've known him. I was just like, I know what he expects. I know what to do. So just go do it. So,
yeah. I'm going to tie, you're going to hog ring.
Yeah. But that was something that I talked about in the Monday morning meeting this morning, Tuesday morning, but we don't work like Mondays. But I was telling the guys out there, and you guys can be a testament to this, the fastest guys out there didn't speak words to each other at all.
No. Yeah, I didn't hear Aaron and Stoney talk that much either.
Yeah.
No.
And obviously Landon and Owen, Landon's a very quiet person, but I didn't hear them talk either. So you're 100% right. A lot of the times when you're a 2 or 3 man crew and you're moving, you're not even really communicating because you just know what the next person needs, and the person below you knows what you need, and then you circle back around. Yep. And the top guy knows what the bottom guy needs, and everybody's just a well-oiled machine.
Yep. Well, all right, guys, that's about all I got for the show tonight. I'm going to start with some like Mike. You got any closing thoughts?
Man, I just like to reiterate the JBR guys, the Nico's guys, Josh, Rand, and thank you for Sean and the CMM team, and also Sean with the MFA guys. Man, that was, I think, by far the funnest fence event that I've ever been to, by far.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to do it again. Hopefully we do it at somebody else's place, because if we do it at CMM again, you will not have a building to operate with, because we're just going to destroy everything around it. So we should probably switch gears, or just completely pave your entire property.
No, it's already in the works. I think it's going to be at Sean's place in Evansville. So it's already in the works.
Yeah, man. So it's going to be at the new Mr. Fence Tools location. So that way we'll have skid steers on hand, fork trucks on hand. So that way we won't be relying on guys bringing their skid steers and all of that stuff, because that just adds fuel mileage, adds danger to the trip, all that stuff, right? Like if they don't need to bring a skid steer, they don't have to. So that's been one of the things that's been brought up. Real quick, I don't want to get into all of them, but one of the big things was competition fee. It's going to be non-refundable, non-questionable next year. And that is only because, guys, we can't put all of this work into this, expect you to show up, and then you not show up. Like, it's just like, either say you're going to do it and do it, or just don't do it, right? And that's fine if you don't do it. Come and watch. But we really expect you, if you pay that fee, which I think is going to be $500 next year, it's non-refundable. You show up, you build, whether it's raining or it's sunny, right? So I think that's going to help. Another key fact that I thought was extremely cool, judging. There will be no judges next year. It's going to be an app. You pay your entry fee, you get access to the app. Once that category is done, you have one vote and one vote only for the best fence that you think is built. Speed is getting taken out of the equation. All of that stuff is getting taken out of the equation, because we don't want what's the word? We don't want people judging different categories just through their eyes, right? So we want to just pick one fence that you like the best, and that's how it's going to be done. So there's going to be a lot of changes next year. I'm looking forward to it. Huge shout out to Sean King, Sean Mike Bahinsky for putting this huge thing on.
Appreciate you guys.
Like CMM as well for letting us tear up their beautiful grass in that field.
Yeah, no. Can I just give a quick, we had a meeting today over like the pros and cons of the event. And the pros, man, I mean, attendance, we had over 250 people. The exposure was through the roof. The energy was through the roof. We had 37 vendors. We advanced the industry. Everyone learned. It was a great time together. It was fairly well organized, given some of the circumstances we had.
Right.
The food was off the chain. The South Bend Cubs was awesome. I mean, it was I'm hearing so many people say it was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I'm serious. It was probably one of the best shows I've ever been to as far as tabletop goes, right? I mean, Fence Tech is always hard to beat, we're not going to beat Fence Tech, but it was a badass show.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, it was awesome.
I had a lot of fun.
I appreciate you guys for coming up. We had you guys from Florida. We had guys from 17 states, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Utah. I mean, you can go on and on. It was man, where do you get 17 states, 250 people building fence and coming together? It was cool.
Yeah. Super cool, man.
Yeah, building fence for free too, by the way.
Yeah, no joke.
I know, right? And also, huge shout out to each and every one of the sponsors that made this event happen. There are so many that I would be here for the next 10 minutes reading them off. I was going to read them off until I actually saw the list.
37, it's a lot.
Yeah. I saw the list and I was like, I might not be reading that off because it's not going to be fair. So huge thank you to all of the sponsors that made this event possible. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we all did. I can't wait to do it again next year. And boom, man, that's all I got for you guys. You guys got anything else before we say goodbye?
That's
I
it.
had a blast. I had a blast.
All right, guys. Well, hey, man, thank you both for texting me and asking me to like hop in because I was gonna solo this thing and just kind of just run through it. But I'm glad that both of you guys texted me and I was like, hell yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you having us.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
glad you said yes, man, because I was going to go lose money at the casino.
I know you were. That's what you said. I was like, yep, don't go to the casino. But man, y'all have a wonderful rest of your night, guys. Thank you for taking some time out of your night to come on the show and recap Fence games. Looking forward to it next year. And yeah, man, y'all have a wonderful night.
You too.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Awesome show. Awesome event. If you didn't make it out there next year, guys. It's going to be bigger, better, louder, and even more fun. We got a great show lined up for you next week. I got Mr. Roger of thefencecompany.com coming on to tell me about his venture into the fence world from the software world. It's going to be a great show. Come check it out next Tuesday, same place, same time. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. Go kick some ass, collect some checks, and be safe overall. Later, guys.